there's this big gigantic couch and every subscriber is sitting on it and we're just like watching TV together and hanging out, and I want that to feel this way. Now 28. 28? Huh. I wonder what that means. Another collab.
나이를 먹어가고 세상을 알아가는 그럼에도 세상을 모르는 게 더 약이었을까. 불이 꺼진 방안가는 전혀 다른 야경을 바라보며 낮게 읊조린 말 점점 어른이 되나봐. 기억이 안 나. 내가 바란 것들은 무엇이었나. 이제는 겁나. 내 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나. 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같은데. 그래 이제 말이야 꿈을 지는 게 보기만 한 어른이 되는 게 어른이 되는데. Oh no. 스물이 되면 바뀔 줄 알았지. 졸업을 하면 바뀔 줄 알았지. 그렇게 서른이면 그래서 나는 뭐가 바뀌었지. 가끔씩 덜컥이 없이 눈물이 쏟아져. 내가 바란 삶 내가 원한 삶 그저 그런 삶 뭐래든 이젠 상관없이. 하루라도 막 걱정 없이 하루라도 막 고민 없이 사는 게 점점 어른이 되나봐. 기억이 안 나. 내가 바란 것들은 무엇이었나. 나 이제는 겁나. 내 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나. 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같은데. 그래 이제 말야 꿈을 지는 게 무겁기만 한 어른이 되는 게 어른이 되는데. Oh no.
All right, this is going to sound ridiculous, but whatever. I told you I see stuff in scenes, right? Because of what I do for a living. I'm a director, producer. It's all the same thing for me. I see things in scenes. If this song were in a movie, it would feel like the last party before your school career ends. Like it's either your senior graduation night or like your college graduation night. It's the last party. Everybody's having a good time and you're hanging out with your friends, but there's this level of it where you're like, we might not ever see each other again. So you're kind of making the best of that moment. You're remembering like your school years, all the memories that you had, but you're living in the moment, but it's all slow motion, you know. And the confetti bomb and the glitter and the cake goes across. That was spring day, but you get it, right? That's how I feel. Introspective isn't the word. Yeah, I don't know what the word is, but that's the scene I'm seeing in my head. So let's get into the lyrics of 28. Let's see here. Lyrics 28. There we go. 28. Who was that? Nostalgic. Ooh, Nostalgic from Queen and Camilla. And then Danny says reminiscing. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Reminiscing. Okay, that's pretty good. Wistful. Okay. Huh. So 28. A direct translation of the Korean title is Perhaps I'm Gradually Becoming an Adult. Okay. So is it his age? 28? Is that it? I guess that would make, no, that seems, he wasn't that young when he wrote this, or I guess that he wasn't that old when he wrote this, was he? Huh. Okay, here we go. 28. I grow older and become to know the world, and yet would it have been better to not know the world? Looking at the night view that is completely different from inside of the room with lights off, the words that I murmured. Huh. Perhaps I'm gradually becoming an adult. I can't remember. What are the things that I hoped for? Now I'm scared. Where did the fragments of my dream go? Wow. Though I'm breathing, it feels like my heart has broken down. Yeah, to talk about now, it's about becoming an adult who finds it only overwhelming to grasp onto a dream. I'm becoming an adult. I thought I'd change when I turned 20. I thought I'd change when I graduated. Who graduated? Maybe we were pretty close. Shit, like that, when I became 30, yeah, so what changed with me? Sometimes tears suddenly pour down with no reason. The life I wished for, the life I wanted, a so-so life. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter anymore. For just one day without any concerns, for just one day without any worries, to live, to live, to live. Man, that feels like exactly what I was saying, like this last night party, right? The future is ahead of you. You can't worry about that right now. All the school and stuff is behind you, and it's right now for just one day without any concerns, without any worries, to live. And that's that scene, that slow motion where you're just with your friends and it's just about right now. Perhaps I'm gradually becoming an adult. I can't remember. What are the things that I hoped for? Now I'm scared. Where did the fragments of my dream go? Though I'm breathing, it feels like my heart has broken down. Yeah, to talk about now, it's about becoming an adult who finds it only overwhelming to grasp onto a dream. I'm becoming an adult. So it is about age, and it's about not reminiscing, but like, I thought I'd change when I turned 20. I thought I'd change when I graduated. Like that, when I become 30, yeah, so what changed with me? Huh. Can you imagine this, though, with Yoongi? Can you imagine this right here? Sometimes tears suddenly pour down with no reason. Maybe there's something, you know, content-wise, where Yoongi literally just kind of like falls apart all of a sudden. I don't know. But I think if I saw that with no context, I'd be crushed too. Wow. BT says, reluctantly letting go of Peter Pan. Resigning into reality. Wow. Ooh, man. Earth Mother says, losing the dream, being an adult means he feels he's lost it, and he has a history of depression. Wow. Man, though I'm breathing, it feels like my heart has broken down. 28. So this is written when he was 28. He's approaching 30. So he's having this, what's the word? Existential moment. Did you have an existential moment when you hit a certain age? You know, like a lot of people say, like, when I turned 30, it hurt. When I turned 40, it hurt, or whatever it is. Did you have an age specifically? Because usually it's like, it's one of the round numbers, and it's one specifically. It's either like 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever. Ooh, Lux says, when my parents turned 60, I had that moment. 30 was brutal. Wow. When I turned 40, 30. Ooh, Jules, that's pretty heavy. Looking back and seeing the ways you've changed and you don't always like it. Oof. Wow. Okay. And some of you say not yet, and maybe you won't. 25 sucked. There's a t-shirt. And then Cook says, I'm 17 and I'm terrified of the future. Cook, let me tell you something. I said this to a friend this week, and I was really just talking out loud, but it made sense because of what I do for a living. I make movies, blah, blah, blah. If you think about your life, up to this point, you can look at it, you can rewind and look at it like a movie. You can see certain scenes. Hell, you could take a song and put it to those scenes and kind of watch it play through like a movie. The hard part about the past is that you can't edit it anymore, thinking about it like a movie. But the future, that you can edit. Now, that pause was not because I was being dramatic. It's because I didn't know what to say next. Brought to you by Soju. But that really is the case. You can edit your future. There's a lot of hope. I know a lot of people are nervous right now with a lot of different things, and the world can be a scary place sometimes. But when you think about your life in the bubble that you live in, for the most part, ideally, you're seeing the good more than you're seeing the bad. So never forget that the past is what it is. It's water under the bridge. It's done. You can't do anything to change it. We can manage it. We can deal with it. But the future is editable. Yeah.